5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, folks, to the No Name Going Downhill Fast. Whatever is the name of this As Good As It Gets podcast. I'm Justine.
I'm Allison.
I'm actually going to be Troy today.
Huh.
I'm Troy Netta.
I feel like I've been bringing some fire lately, and I'm trying to not give that credit out.
Oh, yeah. You got to keep your street cred
Was that
going.
last week when you weren't here?
Yeah, I was hilarious.
You're so funny.
How was your week? How's you guys' week? It's been a while.
So far, it's been
Effing terrible.
yeah. I mean, I was going to say that too. I got to work Monday. Worked most of the day.
Well,
Didn't get fired.
My best friend wasn't at work all week.
Well, I hear that he had a good week on vacation with his daughter's last week of no school.
wow.
And then faking COVID.
Yeah.
Is that called FOVID?
COVID. The
Covid.
Fovid.
I think you just coined a phrase.
fake COVID.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Trademark.
Yeah, so
Trademark.
Podcast
Good job
owns
there,
that if
Allison.
you're trying to use that, somebody.
why do I have two of these?
You've been drinking.
Because I told you got that freaking COVID encephalopathy going on. You
Yeah,
can't
so-
think straight.
For those of... Why do I sound weird? For those of you...
I mean, we've been asking that
mean,
the whole time we've been on the
Al.
podcast.
Yeah, it's been,
I thought you knew you had an
been
accent.
over a year now.
It's because you're Asian.
Everybody from
I
Pueblo.
thought you knew.
Fuck are you guys are?
Everybody from Pueblo has that accent.
Literally, Al just found out he was Asian. Why do I sound like this?
You guys set up the electronics next time. See how you guys do.
We've offered several times.
Motherfucker. No, yeah, so I had COVID. So we had to cancel last week's podcast.
Another Asian thing about you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where it came from.
Yeah, I mean, I can't catch the
Kung flu.
I can't catch the Asian stream, but I did catch the I guess was the Midwestern. I guess I got it from you then.
It's the
You're from
American
you're from
knockoff.
I didn't have it. When we were kissing, I was clean.
You're That's what you told me. That's what you told me. You showed me those test results also. So I don't know how I got it. I don't know which of the men gave it to me, but yeah. So I had COVID. There's no real major symptoms. Just the sniffles. But anyway, we're back this week. Better, stronger. Although I have the ED, the COVID dick, so I'm not. No, we're back this week, and
That's COVID Ed.
yeah, COVID. Yeah. All right.
What'd you do this week, Mike?
Nothing. I went to work today, sort of.
Finally.
I mean, because I don't leave the house really for work. So I make all my customers come here.
Like your mom.
I went to Kansas last week. Didn't catch any fish. It was way too windy. So
I mean, do you
couldn't
think the fish knew that, or is that
Dude,
just the
you
excuse
can't.
were
When you
using for
can't
not
even
catching fish?
you can't even get an anchor to hold the boat in place. You're not going to catch any fish. So yeah, that was a little bit of a letdown, but still had a good time. You know,
Well, fishing's more about the drinking than it is the fishing.
we got
so
plenty of that done. That's for sure. So
It's a bonus if you happen to catch fish, but half of them you don't remember.
I do got some silly pictures.
That's why all the
where
company
that
beer
make you
was
go,
gone.
what the hell? What the hell is going on here?
You're not going to show us another picture of your
Oh,
friend's penis,
it's funny.
are you?
Yeah,
What the hell is
both
going
of
on
them.
here?
Both of their
I mean,
penises.
not that it wasn't nice looking, but
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So we went to bed at like
Together.
I went to bed at like midnight, and these guys wake me up to take this picture here to pose with me in bed.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we thought you were doing.
Oh yeah, that picture was set up, right?
Yeah, I like how he's trying to laugh this
Yeah.
one off.
Because it's going to show up online anytime soon, right?
Yeah,
So you kinda-
I'll never be able to run for office.
is this
that's for
preemptive?
sure.
So when it does come out, you can say, "Oh, I told you guys."
Or like, what's going on here?
Whoa, what the hell is going on there? What the hell?
Drunk as hell.
No fucking
Okay.
COVID dick in that picture. That's what I know.
What the hell?
So what happened was I snagged my wife
Wait,
beater
do
on
this when
something
you
because
say
all
what
I ever
happened.
when I'm in Kansas, all I ever wear is wife beaters because it's supposed to be
Trying
like,
to fit in with the locals.
dude, it's hot out there, right?
to your roots.
super humid. And it was late at night. I don't know, it was probably like 10 or
That's why
11
Tanya
at
doesn't
night.
wanna go
But I had
fishing
been
with him
drinking. I've been drinking whiskey like all day, and I snagged my shirt, and I'm like, oh, this fucking thing, and I ripped it off. And I was like gonna go take my buddy's shirt. I was gonna put it on because it said Boats and Hose on it. And he bought everyone a Boats and Hose T-shirt, but not me. And I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna take this shirt.
That tells you something, Mike.
Yeah. No, so I
He's
tied
like,
it.
yeah, we're buddies.
I tied it. I tied it around my neck like a business tie, and I grabbed his shirt and I was trying to get away from him in that picture, but it does not look like that at all. Like I can never run for office.
Whatever,
There's
Mike.
no way.
We believe
There's a huge.
We believe you.
There's a huge.
I know. That was a
there's
really
gonna be a
long
million stories about.
over-explaining for a simple gay picture.
No,
I'm sure that's what happened, Mike.
but it is. Yeah, it's freaking
Yeah.
hilarious.
He's like, look, didn't we listen to didn't we listen to a clip like, is this
You can
two men
tell-
working
you
out?
can tell I'm drunk.
Squeal like a pig.
Yeah.
That's what that picture
Is this a photo of two men playing around or two men having sex?
Which one of you guys was playing the banjo?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We did have that banjo playing. That's for sure.
Yeah. No,
Sure do got a purty
Just a
mouth.
class-
I don't even
fishing trip.
remember that picture.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But, you know, your penis looks
It
really
was
warm
like
in that
3
picture,
hours
though.
after I went to bed. Oh my gosh.
just a classic fishing trip.
Oh, we got messed
It's
up,
that
dude.
it's that joke.
We
like,
had so much.
oh, if
to
you
drink.
woke up, we were camping. You woke up and your ass was sore. Would you tell anyone?
It was just very
The answer is apparently yes, and you'll show pictures.
irresponsible amount of alcohol consumed. So, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah, I
expected.
mean, you don't have to actually own up to that when you were drunk. That's a dismissal of everything.
It's not gay if you're drunk.
No, if you're drunk because you forget about it.
No, I mean
Hey,
everyone looks
it's just-
prettier when they're.
It was
when
just
you're
two
drunk.
straight men having sex.
As long as it was consensual, that's all that matters.
They're lifting weights, or are they having sex?
Are these men fishing or fucking?
Both.
Throw your minnow in. All right.
There are no fishing rods in this house.
That is the weird part. Not one picture of actual fishing.
I know.
Yeah, did Tanya ask about any of that? Like, hey, where's the boat? How come there's no lake here, Mike?
Oh, there's pictures of that too.
There's no.
It's just gonna be some dude bent over a boat. He's like, oh, this is just us fishing again. Some real suspect pictures.
All these pictures here, we kept saying, "Hey, Aaron, take a picture of us," but he's so drunk he couldn't hold the damn camera still.
Again, no pictures of actual fishing.
I don't see any.
No,
I know it's just a bunch of photos of dudes hugging.
So
and-
you guys does not
oh,
have
some
the,
dude's pant.
And crotches.
Oh, that's a video.
What the fuck?
of the clothes coming off.
Yeah,
No,
what the
it's-
hell's going on here? Whoa,
he
Jesus.
showed his belly button. We're
Well, that looks like
that's fucking disgusting.
That looks like the pump for COVID dick when you put that pump in there. It's gonna look-
That's it. Pump for.
The
Yeah, he has
button.
an innie.
There's some fish we caught from the shore. All right, so there you go.
That was at the zoo.
Oh, no. That was the aquarium.
those are from Safeway.
Got a bunch of
They
white
got
bass
drunk
one
and
day.
just took them out of an aquarium.
I take that back. Aaron and Brent caught a bunch of white bass. Me,
Are those goldfish? Did you guys catch koi?
no, man. Those are freaking white bass, bro.
White.
I mean, they may
ass.
have looked that way when you were drunk.
Yeah, downtown Riverwalk, fucking grabbing all the carp out of the fucking
Yeah.
water.
Yeah. Anyway, it was fun. Just didn't catch any fish, really. Just those white bass that one day.
Just
And
a-
I didn't
a
catch
weekend
it.
of sex is
I had
usually fun.
so much whiskey that I was like, I don't even feel like fishing. Like they're pulling in a white bass here, a white bass there, but
Plus, it's so much better when you're snuggling up with somebody you care about.
It's better when you're out on the
That's all
boat
I
and the
can hear.
water's flat and you can catch catfish.
I'm here
That's
for
what
the
I was there
after
for.
fishing sex. That's why I showed up.
No, that's not what happened. Anyway, that's what I did. Y'all asked what I did.
cool
there you
story,
go,
bro.
Yeah, that was last
That's
weekend.
way better than what I did, anyway.
What did you do?
My son's still not eating anything, so I've just been chilling. Went to work, but
Not cooking, though.
He can't hold anything down.
no, he's keeping fluids down now, but that's about it.
Yeah.
He's lost, I don't even, a ton of weight.
They don't know what's wrong.
What's he doing? I need to look into that.
Tapeworm?
They don't know what
Swallow
it
a tapeworm. And
All right.
is. Every time he eats any solids, he throws it up within like 30 minutes.
All right. I'll have to work on that.
So it's been going on 3 weeks on Thursday.
Yeah, we had to postpone that 1 week of podcasting.
He's at home now. I know he's like, when I told him I was leaving, because he feels fine though. He feels normal until he eats something solid, and then he throws it up, and then he feels fine again. So
That's the worst, because then you don't have a decent symptom to.
they don't even know.
No, you don't have a.
What could that be?
Wow.
You
Well, I
can't
mean,
even blame it on something he caught
Mike,
on
you
a
want to
fishing
show us some
trip.
more of your gay photos? Just a little bit of a down.
They're not gay.
I mean, your straight photos of guys having sex.
Maybe.
I mean, the other thing exciting is I got my pressure washer up and running today. So
I mowed my lawn yesterday.
Man, I feel like
I thought you
I've
manicured
accomplished
that just
nothing.
for us coming over. I was like, this motherfucker just mowed. I know he did.
No, I did that yesterday, man.
Didn't you all get a
because
flood out
you
here
guys
the
were
other
coming
day?
over, huh?
did you all get a flood out here the other day?
No.
Like, across the road, everybody got flooded.
Yeah, they said
over
out
there.
east there was a lot of flooding the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Meridian Ranch.
It rained almost every day at my place. So, I'm like northeast.
We've only been getting rain at night.
I'll show you some pictures later.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
they were
see-
showing
Are they
pictures
gay?
out. in
Yeah,
Texas.
it's just two guys having sex next to a flood.
No, there's straight guys
Two
having
yeah, well,
gay
yeah.
sex next to a
Straight-
flood.
Just two straight men
No,
having
it's
straight sex.
It's straight men sex.
Yeah.
Two straight men sex.
Like, look at all the
Well,
flooding.
I hope neither one of them gets pregnant now that Planned Parenthood may be going out the window.
Well, now that dudes can get pregnant, I mean, gosh,
Yeah.
we've proven that
Hey,
scientifically.
Two cis men can get pregnant.
Yep.
It's kind of sexist of you and really bigoted of you to not think that they could.
Not to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Jeez, I
Sorry.
mean, that's what they were signed at birth
Yeah. This
by the doctor.
Sorry.
So anyway,
Disappointed.
Yeah.
What about you,
Hopefully
Al?
You'll get a little more.
What'd you
woke,
do?
Justin.
Oh, it's I stayed home.
what about the Chili Peppers concert?
Oh,
Remember when you spread your COVID, Dick?
Yeah, when you were out being a super spreader.
Yeah,
Yeah, come
what's
to-
a
come
super
to think
spreader
of
event?
it.
That's what you get.
I was making out
Maybe
with
that is
Flea.
where you got it from.
Probably.
Making out with Flea after the concert. I bet I got it from him.
Oh, you look like you were hanging out with the Asian flea.
Free?
Free. Yeah.
No, yeah. So I went to the concert last week Saturday, not this past Saturday, but anyway, this video will probably go up like 2 months from now, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. You've been
They
pretty
were back
slow.
again?
So, yeah, I mean, so it was at Mount High. I talked about it. Stadium concerts. That's not my favorite type of concert venue to go to, but still, they put on a good show. And
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
John Frusciante is back, their guitarist. So it was awesome to see him up there. I mean,
Did Will Ferrell do all right this time?
Will Ferrell, yeah, he came out with the cowbell, and
No, he plays the drums for Chili Peppers, right?
came out, yeah. No, yeah, I heard so many comments about that night.
Really?
It's like, oh my, is that Will Ferrell? Like some people actually thought, or from what I could hear, they actually thought that was
They
Will
were
Ferrell.
They had to be bullshitting.
Well, I don't know. You know, some people that go to concerts, they're not really big fan. It's just the fact that they're going to a concert.
They heard Anthony Kiedis is gay. They were like,
I
Let's
got to get
support
tickets to that.
Yeah, I'm looking for some more straight sex.
Straight
Yeah.
six. Yeah. No, but yeah, I heard that comment several times about Will Ferrell on the drums. But
God.
fucking John Frusciante, fucking incredible.
Steve Buscemi is the
Steve Buscemi.
guitarist.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
No,
I mean,
John Frusciante is badass.
the whole band. I mean, Flea on the bass, Chad, aka Will Ferrell on the drums, and John Frusciante on the guitar, and even Anthony Kiedis. I mean, he's not like he
On
doesn't
the
have,
penis?
On the penis, he doesn't have like a good vocal range, but I mean, this is rock and roll. You don't have to fucking sound like.
Yeah, the energy's still there though, right?
And the lyrics, he does the lyrics for the song, which I think is awesome. And you know, they're fucking jumping all over the place. They got to be in their 60s.
Did Flea have those teddy bear pants on?
Check that out, huh?
That's all I
What's
ever
the
remember.
over under on Anthony Kiedis' age? Let's
I bet
find
you
that
they're
out.
mid-50s.
I bet mid-50s.
Because they're coming out with records when I
Mid-60s.
was in high school.
Yeah, but
They're
they're
putting out records.
That's only a couple years older than you.
Well, like maybe like a freaking freshman.
Let me look.
Like-
who
like-
do you want to check first?
I think I was in 8th
Anthony
grade
Kiedis?
when
I
Under
think
the Bridge came out.
Frusciante is probably the youngest. I know he's
Probably.
the youngest. And
Just put in the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Flea and
Just check Anthony Kiedis and Flea. Nobody cares
they're-
about the other
they're
guys.
they're the same age because they were classmates.
Anthony Kiedis and Flea.
Except one
Well-
got held back 6 years in a row.
Well, they could be a year apart, but they met in high school.
High school.
Older than Keith
High
Richards.
If they're not 60, they got to be.
So
pushing
old it broke
60.
the internet.
Anthony Kiedis is 59.
Wow.
Oh, it has him right there.
I don't know what Chad Smith is.
Chad Smith is 60.
60.
John Frusciante is 52.
He's
Flea is
underage.
59.
They clearly
So
were
they
molested.
got to be pushing 60. That's what I said. They got to be pushing 60.
No, you said they're like 60.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're like
Chad is
You
like
were
60.
so wrong.
They're like 60.
The Chad's in better shape because he never did drugs, so he just drinks beer. And he's the drummer, dude. He's working out really hard. Got
Yeah.
good blood flow through the arteries.
He's probably the only one that does not stay sober. You know, they might get high. I don't think they do the hard stuff. They might get high.
Remember when Keanu busted them?
No.
Point Break?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Point Break. Yeah, that sucked for them.
Turned out it was the wrong house, too. So, I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
And who got their fucking foot blown up?
I think that was Anthony
That
Kiedis.
was Anthony Kiedis.
And he got his foot shot. That was a documentary.
That was.
So there you go. They're not quite 60. Chad Smith is,
All
but
right. All right.
John Frusciante is far from 60. He's 8 years old.
Yeah. He was
He's
he was
shit.
just a
He's only
kid.
7 years older than me.
Well, he was just a kid when he joined, and that was Blood Sugar Sex Magic. And there were
Oh, their best album.
there were 3 albums in, I think, by then.
Well, they were much more punk rock before.
Yeah.
Like the Uplift Mofo Party Plan. That was like 3 chord,
Yeah.
3 power chord punk music.
No Chump Love Sucker. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely punk funk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. And they
But-
changed.
I thought Blood Sugar Sex Magic was probably one of their best, personally.
That was their big breakthrough album. Yeah.
But like I get in an argument with my straight gay friend all the time, and he says 1 Hot Minute, and I go, no, Blood Sugar Sex Magic, dude.
One Hot Minute to have Dave Navarro on the guitars totally changed the fucking
The dynamic, yeah.
I don't even have that album. I'm a huge Chili Pepper fan. That doesn't say much, but that's the one album I don't have
Mm-hmm.
because I heard it, did not care to get it.
Yeah.
I think by the way is my favorite. But
Okay.
that's when they totally went more like pop.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I know you
Well, I
were
mean,
probably
they're
listening
still-
to a lot of Britney Spears at the time
I mean,
too.
they're still rock, but what I meant is they went
Yep.
they went
Oops, I did it again.
they moved Toxic.
That was, the best album.
Yeah, but I don't mean they're pop, but their sound moved towards pop.
Mainstreamish.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like country, all of country has
All of-
now.
yeah.
Oh, country's horrible.
You have to listen to mountain country if you want to hear real country. What they call mountain country. So that's all I'm saying.
Like Brokeback Mountain country.
No,
Charlie
like if you
Pride.
want to hear
Charlie
shit
Pride.
that sounds like Jamie Johnson, stuff like that. Freaking, you want to hear older stuff like some George Strait, whatever. You got to listen to the mountain country station because now it's all synthesizers and freaking auto tune and
Hip-hop.
shit. It doesn't. Yeah, it's like it's pop.
Well, like Taylor Swift, right? She was a country star. It started off, and now she's like full on pop.
Darius
Well,
Rucker went country.
That's where the money's at, though.
Aaron Lewis went country from Stained, right?
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, but they sound good.
Something there.
Yeah, there's people with talent that went into country. The people with talent went into country.
Well, they probably liked that to begin with.
So, and then the people with somewhat talent got out of country. Right? Music.
What are
I'm
you
talking
saying?
about.
So if you stay in country, you have no talent?
No.
What are you
I'm
saying?
I don't
that-
think anybody knows what's going on here.
What
Yeah,
People that don't have somewhat talent, they
because
left
Al's got
country.
sort of a retarded
People
spin
with
on country
talent
music.
went to country.
He's like, I will listen to any music on planet Earth, but not country.
Not modern, like old school. I'm talking fucking.
What about, like, Wheeler
60s,
Walker?
60s, 70s, fucking Glenn. What's his name? I don't even know. Glenn Campbell and all that. I mean, they're musicians. They could play, back then. So, but okay, so what I meant is people with talent. They have talent. That's why they went into country.
Oh, like when Metallica went country?
On their Reload album. Yeah.
That was a good album.
I did watch a live version of them play One the other day, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. And all I could think the whole time is Lars is such a prick. That's all I could think.
Well, he is. He is. No, it's what I'm saying with people
He's
with
tired of
talent
you
that-
stealing
that
his
with-
music.
And I'm
yeah,
like, oh,
he's-
they
he's
got
still-
a new guitarist because I haven't seen him play forever. I'm like, oh no, that's just what Kirk Hammett looks like these days. I'm like, holy shit.
He's like the most laid back one of the whole bunch. Man.
Yeah,
He's like totally California surfer dude, man.
he's always
laid
been the
back.
passive one, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I stopped being a fan like after the Black album. Pretty much.
Me too. There's a couple songs on the Black album that aren't bad. Don't get me wrong, but "Injustice for All" and "Master of Puppets" were it for me. Well, anything before that,
Yeah.
"Kill 'Em All" was good.
Yeah, I mean the Black album is not my favorite, but when it came out, I was kind of like, huh? Like what
It
the hell?
was a drastic change.
But I accepted that. I accepted that album though. But what came after the Black album, like Load?
Load and Reload.
Oh my god. Anyway, whatever. Your
Yeah, it's a stain on country music. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Speaking
Okay,
of
so
Stained,
look-
though, that's where Aaron Lewis came from. He was the front man for
that's
Stained.
That's what I'm saying. You're okay. Like I'm not. Okay. Let me clarify. So you got people with talent that crossed over into country because it still takes talent to make music, country music included. That's what I'm trying to say.
Ah.
You can cross over, and you had people that started off in country and they went over to pop. So they obviously
Those are mostly chicks.
they didn't write their own music, and I'm just saying it's just if you want to do like if you want to get one hit, it has to be a pop song, and you can have a fucking computer could do it for you,
George Strait never had any hits.
What?
He just fried his
Hey,
fucking brain right there.
Hank Williams Jr. never had any hits.
Well, yeah, I'm
He
just
just looked over. He was so confused for a minute.
No, but his son did that Monday Night Football song.
but because you're talking, I'm like
Hank the Third.
George Strait. Why are we talking about geography here? Like George, what the fuck is George Strait? The fuck? Where is this? Like the south of Alaska? The fucking George Strait?
Yeah, we are south of Alaska, as a matter of fact.
No, but that's what I mean. They would never cross over into pop. That's why they don't have a hit. It doesn't matter.
I don't think
It's
George
talent.
Strait was ever trying to cross over to pop, though.
Well, are they pop?
George Strait?
George Strait?
No.
Not at all. He's country.
No, but that's what I mean. You misheard me.
Remember when Garth Brooks went into pop?
Yeah, he never had any hits.
When he was Chris Gaines? He just got like a soul
But yeah,
patch and
they never
like an
they
emo
never
haircut.
crossed over into pop. So like I said, if you want a quick and easy hit song, you cross over into pop. You get a quick and easy hit song.
I have no idea what you're even saying to me right now.
To get a hit, if you want a hit song, there's only go to have a hit song on the radio. You do a pop song. That's
I
what
think
I'm trying to
country's
Yeah, and
bigger than pop.
it'll be on the pop station, just like country hits are on the country station.
I think country's bigger than pop, and I'm not a big fan of country music.
That's why
But
they have country music awards, and then
What I say? Okay, if George Strait never had a hit song and wanted to get a hit song,
Well, I don't know.
They would cross over into pop. If they
I
had
feel like
no
he
fucking,
did pretty good in country. Like, you know,
I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying, Al.
I'm just saying. If George Strait was not the same band,
If you
and
wanted
they
that
had-
one hit for your one hit wonder money making status,
you go into.
you would
pop.
make a mainstream
That's what
song.
I'm trying to
so
say.
George Strait didn't write Amarillo by Morning.
God damn it, Mike! That's not what he's saying.
If you do not have talent and you're a
He's
musician,
saying if he wasn't,
you go
this-
into pop. That's what I'm saying. That's the easiest way to get a hit song, is what I'm trying to say. That's why you look at the artists that were country, that went into pop, is because they would not have
Because they
lasted.
sucked at country.
They would not have lasted in country music. They would not have lasted.
Okay. All right.
That's what I'm saying. God.
Well, damn it. You know, English is a second language. I know it's challenging for you, but, you know, learn how to articulate
Well,
a
it's
little,
like-
your thoughts better.
Listening is like your second language. It's like try to listen for once.
Huh?
What? Try to fucking take those dicks out your ears from
No,
your fishing dicks out of your
You
ears.
say the same sentence over and over rather than take a different approach until you finally get everyone wound
God
up.
damn it.
Jeez, consider it damned.
you know, the next time you just start in with, Mike, stop being a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Listen to what I'm saying. That's what Tanya does.
Next time I'll spoon next to him, and then he'll
Oh, whisper in his ear.
and then he'll understand what I'm saying that way.
You have to plug your microphone into his port. That's how he listens.
You guys are homos.
there's no photo evidence of it, though.
And what are you doing later?
You want to go fishing?
Let's go fishing.
This isn't fishing.
Involves drowning worms.
I beg to differ.
Shh, just let it happen.
Did you say I pegged to differ?
Exactly. All right. Well, we'll get
Next.
out of
Next.
Al's disdain for
Next.
country music.
I do like some country, but there's just an era.
No, he doesn't.
There's an era that I liked. I do love like bluegrass and folk. I just don't like
But that's
Like
not
Tyler
country.
Childers.
modern.
That's not country, though.
Yeah, I mean, you follow
I was like
that.
saying it, well, you know.
Well,
I do like metal. If somebody was asking you about like rock or something.
yeah,
It's different.
I know. You can, but what I'm saying, like, if you walk into like a record store, if they still existed, you
They
walk
do.
into the record store, like those albums will kind of be grouped together. The country blues.
What if you only like the
bluegrass.
Weird Al
Yeah.
versions of all the songs?
They will. You'll find Tyler.
Those are good
Childers
versions,
in there.
though.
Or what's the other guy's name? Colton Wall.
Coulter Wall.
Yeah. Coulter. I
You got
said
something to talk
Colton.
about there, Al?
Coulter.
Yeah,
right?
this COVID
Yeah.
dick. You guys ever heard of COVID dick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's where it turns into a baby dick and it can't get up anymore.
No. So
He's a tiny penis.
this was going on in Missouri, where these local businesses, well, not local, it started off with a franchise, started off with a McDonald's. Now on their
Bitches.
sign outside the restaurant, I guess this is like some intersection, some busy intersection.
Sex.
In huh?
Show me your chicken nugget.
Okay, this is
This-
going on in
this-
an intersection.
This is like a busy strip where
Strip.
a section of the city where you got various franchises and businesses
Gotcha.
like, kind of next to
It's
each
like
other.
a business district. Or
Yeah,
Strip mall sort of thing.
kind of something like along those lines. So anyway, McDonald's put up on their sign. They started this. Hey DQ, Dairy Queen's across the street. Hey DQ, want to have a sign war? So DQ responds, "We would, but we're too busy making ice cream." And that's how this starts. Right?
Okay.
And you guys know
All
about
right.
the
All
ice
right.
cream maker. So this has been going on, and apparently a lot of the other businesses joined in here. So there's a bank in that area, and they put up on the signs, just checking, all capitals, just checking in on the sign war. Arvers Bank wrote on their sign.
Okay.
So Another business, Hucklebuck Barbecue wrote on their sign war, question mark, you all can't handle the smoke in Capitol. All right.
I'm
Fair
all for
enough.
this as long as it all ends in a knife fight in the street.
Then,
Which oddly, I'm taking McDonald's for that one.
Yeah.
They got some.
who would be the most...
Definitely not Dairy Queen. They're gonna hire
Is this
wholesome
going to be
kids.
similar to like Anchorman when they were all
Yeah, exactly
news channels
like
were
that.
fighting at?
fighting at
But I
the-
think if Dairy Queen is going to be a lot like
Univision?
just wholesome kids, good parents, that mom and dad just want their kids.
Dude,
to have
if
like
there's a
working
Taco
lesson.
Taco Bell would easily win.
Taco Bell is going to be like some middle-aged,
Popeyes.
like angry chicks.
Are you shitting
or
me?
the Taco
What-
Yeah.
Where do
Express.
you get your Taco Bell from?
Taco Bell,
No, they're in the
McDonald's is where you
middle-aged
get all like
angry
the thug
chicks.
kids.
There are thugs in Taco Bell, dude. They all came
If
south
Burger
of the
King
border.
is anything like the Burger King, I hear they're always understaffed. They close early, so
Yeah,
they're not
only
gonna have-
they might have one badass, but he's the only one that's showing up to the fight.
Popeyes. Popeyes.
So
So anyway, what
All
are
right.
the,
My
what are the
money's on
rest of the
Popeyes.
signs?
Hold on.
No, there's one by Domino's that says your signs are cheesy, just like our pizza. Anyway, so
Okay. I need a beer.
the
Me too.
Marshall Field Area Chamber of Commerce actually collected took pictures of all the signs that's been going up, and if you check out their Facebook page, you can see all the signs that have been put. There's several other businesses, mom and pop shops and all that, but it's basically a sign war that's going on.
Oh, come on.
So why-
The other way around.
What's happening?
Just keep reading, Al.
Nothing.
None of your damn business.
Just some fishing over here.
No, but yeah, people just love to laugh, and I guess it's a.
I think that would be funny. I think that would bring business in because honestly, I would go to a place that's
Yeah, having a little fun.
it would draw my interest. And,
I think they got to get a little more risky, though. I mean, I understand they're corporations, so they're probably not
Yeah,
going to say anything too
Do
dirty.
you
But
remember?
who there. Too bad there's not a Wiener Schnitzel there.
yeah, you can't handle our dicks.
Is that what they call hot dogs in Germany?
They just skip all the innuendo and just go straight to it.
Do you remember when it was some bar? I forget what it took place at, but they had a sign outside their business and said something like, "We like our beer, like our abuse, domestic." And I think it was
See, I
about-
like that. That's funny.
Well, I think this had.
I mean, abuse is funny to me.
Mic check.
He's here.
No, but I guess it was a waitress that wrote that, and she got fired for that. That business got a lot of backlash.
See, that's
For that,
trash because
but-
that's just funny.
She liked
I
a little
agree. I mean,
choking
I
during
mean-
sex. What the?
I get, like, okay, domestic abuse is not a joke, but that
It kind
joke
of is.
What that was not about.
I mean, it's funny.
That was not about domestic abuse. I mean, the joke was not making fun of domestic.
I'm sorry,
abuse.
but the Bill Burr and the Andrew Schultz comedies going out of bounds, I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the other stuff.
It's hardly out of bounds.
Well, look,
so.
if you honestly
there's
believe they were
element of
making a
truth.
joke, like if the owner of that bar is known around town for beating his wife and then he's cracking jokes, yeah, that's in bad taste. But if they're just making a funny joke, fuck everybody if they don't like it.
Has anyone watched the new Bill Burr Netflix?
Yeah, I
Not
watched
yet.
it. That's pretty funny.
I thought it was better than Paper Tiger, personally. But
Yeah, he kind of went the other direction politically a little bit to make some jokes, but I think he's fed up with the.
I think so.
well, do you ever listen to his podcast? I mean, he's big into conspiracies and stuff like that. He looks into this shit. So I don't know. I don't know what he's decided, but
If I want conspiracy podcasts, I'm going with Sam Tripoli.
yeah.
He gets fucking out there.
Are we endorsing other podcasts on
I
this
think
podcast?
so.
No, let's talk about conspiracies on
if
our
you're
show.
watching this one, tune out and go to whatever Tripoli.
Elvis is still alive. I saw him. No.
We talk about comedians. Andrew Schwartz, his latest.
Schultz.
But yeah,
Schwartz.
Sorry.
I love him
fucking
too.
guy.
I always want to go see his show, but you can never
is
find
as big
tickets.
as mine.
No, but you know what happened with his deal, right? He
Yeah,
launched.
Netflix said
Yeah, it was actually Amazon. Well, Amazon,
Or
and
Amazon.
Netflix were bidding on it, and Amazon Prime.
I bet he made more money
uh,
doing it himself.
Well, he bought it back from him.
And after I watched it, I was like, That's why they pulled out.
Yeah.
Because he went in, and some of the stuff he said.
But I mean, the people that listen to that is his fans. It's like if you don't like it, just turn it off.
Dude, it's comedy.
Yeah, but Amazon
Dude,
is
I would
really
hate to be
woke.
a comedian this day and
No,
age
but I'm
because you
talking
can't
about
crack a
people-
freaking joke.
I know, but Amazon is too
Well, you
woke
can
to air that.
if you don't.
They don't have the
if you don't
balls to
care.
do it.
You know, you can release it yourself. Like that's what he was talking about. I heard him talking about it, and he was saying that they bought it, and then they asked him to change a bunch of his jokes.
Yeah.
And if he didn't change the jokes, or they were going to edit them out, and he said, "I'll just buy it back from you and release it myself."
His life, he paid his life savings to buy it back, and I heard within the first week he made $1 million or something like that.
He released it on his own
it was
website, and you
hilarious.
could buy
Yeah.
it and just have it
I
forever.
mean,
but it's only going to be on his website.
I feel like we've talked about this before, have we?
I think
Yeah.
Mal talked about watching it. But
Yeah.
I mean,
but-
if you watch him,
But
he does a lot
seriously,
of
dude, would you? I mean, it's the same reason Chappelle walked away. Dude, every joke you tell on a stage now offends somebody, and then you got to go. What he supposed to break down and freaking apologize?
Bye, Troy. See ya.
Troy's done. Troy's offended. But you know what I'm saying? I would hate to be a comedian this day and age. Now have to tiptoe around all that bullshit.
Andrew just proved what comedians can do. Release it on their own.
Yeah.
Because the people that's going to
No,
buy
good
it
for him.
is the fans. Is their
Shit.
fans.
That's good for him.
And they're not gonna bitch about it. They're
yeah.
not
He
gonna
does.
cry about it,
He
so-
jokes about everything, especially for a white guy that should be off limits.
It was jokes you haven't
normal-
heard in a while.
I mean, he talks to black people in the crowd, to Middle Eastern people in the crowd, and he goes in stereotypical stuff.
See, but that's his bit though. The crowd
it
work.
is, yeah. The crowd
Yeah.
work is the best part.
Yeah, that's part of the bit. You can't fault it. Dude, it's comedy. Like there are plenty of comedians out there. Their politics and views do not align with me, but I think they're funny because why? It's freaking jokes.
Funny's
dude.
funny. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Bill
they're
Burr
freaking
does a little
jokes.
bit of that too, where he doesn't mind talking about race and.
Well, his wife is black for crying out loud. So of course he'll
Maybe he
tap
knows
dance
he's
on
a
that line.
shitty husband and he is racist. So he's like, I'm a terrible husband, so I'm going to marry a black woman
that-
and
does
ruin
that-
her life.
Does that excuse work like saying I have a black friend? One of my good friends is black.
Wouldn't you marry? Yeah, absolutely.
You're a really bad friend, and that was your way to stick it to the black folks.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm married to a squaw, so
Whoa.
Well, she's part squaw.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That's
Anyway.
better. That's better.
yeah.
Part squaw.
She's part squaw. She's, part. What do you say in your country? Howley? Yeah, she's part Howley too.
In my country.
Yeah.
His country, in your culture.
My.
I think
You're always screaming. It's a culture.
I think it's a heart. Squaw is
it's-
Asian though, right? Aren't
Thought it was
Native
some-
Americans? Isn't that Asian descent?
Native Americans?
Did you say NATO
Don't they?
Americans?
Don't they?
Native?
Isn't it said that they came
the-
over to Land
the
Bridge?
Bering Strait back in
and
the
then
last
migrated?
ice age.
Well, I mean, if
Apparently,
you're
but-
going that far, then everybody's African too, because that's apparently where we all came from
That's
originally.
my original man
Yeah,
theory.
maybe.
That we're all black at heart.
But that's not what 23andMe says.
No, mine does not.
Yeah, mine says, well, pretty much what I
I don't
am.
even want to do that, and not because of myself, but I don't want my brother getting caught for murder because they have my DNA on file.
Golden State Killer. You heard about that?
Yeah,
That's how they caught him.
got him.
I love you, brother. It ain't happening.
My DNA's been on file with the government since I raised my right hand and went in the military.
Since that time you jerked off in the federal building.
That too. My DNA, they've got my DNA on multiple
Ever since
occasions.
that fishing rape conviction,
Yeah, that too.
they swabbed his anus.
There's been multiple times they've collected my DNA, I'm sure.
Yep, off of
So I'm not worried about putting it out there.
seeding
Or
putting
my
out
DNA.
house.
You're not worried about putting out?
No,
That's
putting
the
it
word
out
on the
there.
You're
street.
just putting
Or
it out everywhere.
Or my DNA.
That is the word on the street.
So
23
Put it in me. Is that what you said?
exactly. I wonder if I could still log in from my phone.
23 and meat.
23 in me.
That should be a good dating site that you know who's not related to you.
I'm going to see if I
That's
can
no
still log
fun.
into it.
That's no fun.
See
You
what
ain't
your
lying.
actual breakdown is. They do update it periodically.
Yeah, I think it did say I was like 0.5% African American or something like that. And that might be from my origin. Who knows? Since we all originated from there.
From the waist down.
It's just that 1% of my skin coverage, down there.
It's that recessive gene.
That's right. Let's see if I can still log into this thing.
Nobody cares about your goddamn lineage.
Of course they do. Everybody does.
Look at me. I'm 0.0001% cool.
Yeah, that's about all.
All right.
Come
then.
on.
All right, everyone
bitches.
stare at Mike. Look at his phone.
No, we can keep talking, but yeah, it's for the most part.
Your internet sucks down here.
German, Polish, Italian. That's pretty much it. For the most
Wrong.
part. Wrong.
So did you guys see the Deshaun Watson suspension today?
What did he get,
Any
6
thoughts on
days?
that?
Oh,
6 games.
eh.
I mean, granted, if you go by how college football does it, when they know something's coming down, they'll penalize themselves. And he kind of did that last year by
Penalize.
sitting out a year. I mean, I'm not agreeing with what he did.
Well, but he also hasn't been convicted of anything.
What did he do?
Well, there's like, what, almost 30 people now accusing him of some sort of sexual assault or something.
Yeah.
He's basically getting like massages, and then he's like, lower, lower yet. And then when they get down to his butthole, he's like, inside.
Wow.
That's what they claim anyway.
You can do that?
Well, if you're a millionaire quarterback, yeah,
Oh,
you can.
shit.
You know what the best part of that story is? Is that some of them that are accusing him went back multiple times.
Well, yeah, he even released one of the girls that she texted him after she left. Hey, I'm gonna, if you're in town for longer or whatever, you need another massage or whatever, let me know. But then she's one of them that was complaining. He released the text from her saying, afterwards, like, if you just got sexually assaulted or felt like you did, would you text them back and be
I
like,
do
hey,
that all the time.
He
while I'm
was
crying.
probably paying good money, and they're like, I'll sacrifice my morals for
She
this
hadn't
amount of
smelled
money.
her finger yet. She's like,
Well, and then when he stopped calling them, then you call him or you call his lawyer and say, yeah, I would like a couple $1 million or I'm going to release that story.
I wish I
Yeah.
would have gave him a massage.
I'm not saying it happened or it didn't. It's just weird that he's not in any criminal trouble. He was actually not charged by, I think, 2 different grand juries now.
So it's a bigoted football team he plays for because they're judging his preference.
Well, that was the Texans, and now they traded him to the Browns.
Oh,
the Browns.
Oh, that's punishment
How
enough.
that name is fitting.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's how appropriate.
Yeah, he's like, lower. A little bit lower.
That's like any one of us, right? We could do
this does
nothing,
suck.
nothing criminal, but we could do something like to get us fired, right, from our job,
Probably this podcast.
or traded to the Browns.
I traded to a different podcast.
Yeah. Could happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm torn on that because, yeah, like you said, he hasn't been convicted. What gets me is all the morality around the world right now, but all these, whatever you want to call them, woke people in sports. But whenever this stuff happens, not one teammate stands up and go, I can't play with him. I'd rather be traded on any of these scenarios. Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll come out and condemn it a little bit, but they're not like, I don't want to play with the guy. Under not just him, but other players that have done things.
like who?
Like Ray Rice.
Well, he didn't get to play again.
No, but my point is, I think people would have been like, oh, give him a second shot. I just wonder how much razzing he gets at practice.
Yeah,
Oh, can I put my finger,
Yeah.
run up, you can't tackle him in practice, but do you put a finger up real quick? Do you put it?
I don't think he cares. What did he get? $230 million or something for his
Yeah,
contract?
fucking ridiculous.
Something crazy
All
like that.
guaranteed, too.
Like, you could put a finger in my butt for $230 million.
really? I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. You got
All right,
200
I'll start saving right
yeah,
now.
if you start saving,
Saving.
How about $23?
let's see how the rest of this podcast goes, maybe. We might be talking about something for $23.
Gotta pay the bills.
What are you looking up?
I know. It's like we're doing a podcast.
Are we going,
Me?
to, are we going to good company after this?
Are you
Wrong.
guys? Are you guys relying on me to carry this podcast? Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah.
I'm looking to see if I
No.
got a stronger signal on a different.
No, what we're doing is you've been holding it backwards, hoping you'd start up and give in, contribute.
At least contribute some. Jeez.
I do contribute.
Like something valuable, though.
I do. Fucking look. Behold.
Your mom's basement. Okay.
Helping us all look skinnier is, I guess, a contribution.
There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're not doing so
Al,
much for
you're
me.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ungrateful
Try
little
harder,
shits.
Mike. Try harder.
Oh, I'll show you try harder.
We can take them fishing.
Don't even.
Grab your fishing gear. Let's go.
I've had enough. Mike's mom. Mike's mom. You wait.
Yep. Mrs.
You know-
Mike.
You know, Allison, I've had about enough of your shit.
Well, so we got another story, Al.
Miss Whitman.
Starry time.
Starry. You got a starry?
Sorry. Maybe.
You got all the stories. Stories.
This story about these guys went on a fishing trip.
Yeah, see?
I
I brought a
actually,
starry to the table.
I actually don't.
What the?
Oh, Al doesn't have a story. I'm glad you guys brought shit to the table this week.
I did. We can talk about the ejaculating bees
I
now.
got,
if you
I got
want.
another story, but I was going to save for next week's podcast because it's going to take up too much time.
We gotta wait a whole week.
Yeah.
My God.
You know, it probably wouldn't even fit into one of those stupid 15-minute segments that we were talking about earlier.
That was a test. Oh, we'll do another test.
I think you should air that because I just think we need to have an intro on it every week.
Which one?
Do an intro.
Alvin
We
show.
can do the we can do
Alvin
those.
show.
We can do those, but we need to have a small intro at least at the beginning, like normal, so we can do like the normal. Then we can have the segments supplementing here and there. Where
Huh? Well, you should. We'll do a test run.
you introduce the week with the thing, like the new podcast
With the
get
thing.
the normal intro.
You
and
know-
then
you know
you
the
have
thing.
supplemental ones that go with it.
He doesn't know what you're saying. You
I
need to
know.
articulate better. Speaking more broken English. He understands that.
Oh, Al.
Alvin.
God,
Alan.
I hate being racist. I can't even do that.
You gotta point to the menu and just say 32. Oh, I got you. 32 with the the egg drop soup.
Bird drop, that's different.
That's a different. I think bird nest and egg drop. Bird drop soup.
I don't think I want that bird drop.
It's fucking good. You sure? It's fucking good.
So what'd you bring to the table, Troy?
Probably.
I mean, besides your sex appeal.
That was it. It was just my sex appeal. So it's not taking me far.
You want to go camping?
We can
fishing.
do some fishing while we're up there. No. It's only Monday. It's been a long week. Got a few more days to
Any
go.
more good stories about your fictitious job and your fictitious boss that you made up before that you can tell us about?
I wish you would fire me soon. I mean, if that was if that was something I could control, I would go ahead and do that.
Why don't you do something inappropriate to him, like take him fishing?
I wouldn't want to spend any time with him.
Or maybe give him a massage.
Like forced fishing.
For a little forced fishing. Start casting at him.
Stupid.
You know, some of that non-consensual fishing.
Yeah. Like, oh, caught a bass. Oh.
Trying to hook his worm.
Kike, Minnow.
This is going nowhere.
All
What
right.
do you mean?
Going to fucking
What are you
nowhere.
It's a
talking
wrap,
about?
Al. I mean, look, we got 10 more minutes. Let's do plugs. Let's get the, do a couple
Bring the
ads.
story.
Coors.
Where's the topics?
Do some Coors ads real
Starry.
quick.
So I got one, and I brought it up while we were on break, but I'm going to do it.
Do it.
So I found a Facebook group
Do it. Fucking do it.
that is female inmates. Their friends post their profiles and their information. I want to pen pal one of them, and I'm going to start reading letters online.
Let's start doing it.
And the
could all
crazy
get us
thing,
a-
I was showing Al a couple of pictures. They're all pretty damn hot.
Let's
Yeah, she
all
wants to
get
hook up with
let's all
someone.
get an inmate pen pal.
He wants to hook up with a lot
Should
of
we?
them.
Yep.
I just need to research which states do conjugals before I continue.
And get a PO box because you don't want them swinging by your place when they get out.
I think only 4 states do conjugals anymore.
Really?
I don't know if you need to be married. That's what I need to find out too, because I'm not getting fucking married again.
The fuck you doing over there?
We're just doing a podcast. Mike's watching some YouTube over there.
Is our
I'm watching the Alvin
Our
show.
podcast is that bad that you're watching the Alvin show right now?
Holy crap.
Holy clap.
Jesus.
Justin, I think we
Yes?
need to actually be serious about that and like
No, I am. I have it. I was showing Al earlier. Let me
He
see
is
it.
serious. So let's get some stories. Let's get some letters. Read them on air.
I'm debating on whether I need to ask for. So yeah, look at these. Their friends post their pictures and their information.
Let me see. Ooh, I want to see.
well, what are they in for? Do they tell you?
Hopefully, sexual assault. 'cause
They're in for sneaking into a man's room in the middle of the night and blowing him.
Blowing them. Acting surprised.
These chicks were all accused or convicted of going psycho on their boyfriend.
Probably.
Yep. That chick's
Add
like
it up.
she's cut her boyfriend's penis off. That's Jodi Arias.
Oh, yeah.
A Facebook
It's a
page.
cycle.
Yes.
Goodness.
What's it called?
Female inmates seeking pen pals.
Okay.
How much money is that going to
So
cost you?
it came across as a suggestion site. I'm not sure what,
Is it, what are you
crazy
searching
shit,
up?
I suggested.
what
looked up at
crazy
my
shit I
history.
was looking at for this to be a suggestion.
I got an idea.
My normal web surfing and they found this.
Yeah, I don't know. It just popped up and I was
Yeah,
like,
and why
oh,
are
that
they
looks
why are they
interesting.
female? Because it should come up as male if it was based off the sites you go to.
That's a fact.
Yeah. I don't know why you pulled me over, officer. Well, I'll tell you what. Do you do me a favor? I'll do you a favor. You see?
I like that they're
Oh,
all
that
looking
reminds
for
me, and
pen
I didn't look
pals.
it up. It probably would have been good for this podcast, but there was some jail, and I don't even remember what state it was in now. I saw it today. That for $1,000, 2 guards gave the keys to the female parts of the jail to some inmates, and some like 28 women are suing the jail for 2 got raped.
Wait a minute. Where did they get the $1,000? And then where did these women?
It was just
how are these women affording
It
lawyers
was just
to sue?
a jail, so I'm assuming they probably just had somebody bring
Well,
it or
lawyers will
something.
take that pro
Yeah,
bono because
or-
they'll take a cut.
Yeah, but I don't think they
Pro
would give it-
boner?
Yeah,
Give
pro
it-
boner.
But 2
Those are pro
guards,
boner lawyers trying to get those dudes off.
they called it the Night of Hell or something like that. I guess
Depends
some
who
male
you
inmates
ask.
had.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
Keys
depends on
and-
what side of this we're talking about. If it's from the men's side of it, it's Night of Awesome.
They're like this. Shh, we're just gonna go fishing.
Yeah.
Hush. We're
Yeah, I
just
don't remember
fishing.
what state that was in, but yeah, it sounded like it was just a local jail or whatever. It just said jail. It didn't say prison.
Oh, okay.
Somehow for $1,000, and they had indicted these guards or charged them or whatever.
Huh.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Let's find out where. Maybe I'll commit a crime.
Yeah, where was this?
Of being way too sexy.
I don't know that I want to be Googling.
You really gonna be able to do all that with your COVID dick?
It doesn't matter.
No, he's a taker. He's not having to worry about
That
it.
would be your best
He's not
defense.
giving sex. He's taking sex.
Yeah. Exactly.
So the chicks could peg him.
Wait, why do you need to go over to their cells?
He didn't say that. He was just going to commit crimes to get.
It's like you can come right here.
Yeah, they can't get away.
Just like when we come to Mike's mom's house, we have to come in the rear.
Yeah, come in the back door.
Yeah. There's a sign in the front that says come in the rear.
Come in the back door.
My volume's all fucked up.
Yeah, what'd you do,
I
Al?
don't know.
We better start this over.
You gonna
Yeah.
freaking end this show or what?
Stop the timer. Let's.
Yeah, what are we doing?
We're going to end it.
All right, thanks, folks.
We're gonna get a copyright
Yep.
infringement for that.
You will.
And then Al's gonna suppress. He's not gonna let us debate it. He's like, yeah, that's mine.
Yep, he's gonna take his pizza back from us.
Hey, when are we doing our own theme song?
Whenever you get time, I might have time.
You're
this
not really
week.
going to have Kevin do it, are you? He's not even part of this.
No, but he was on it.
And his
I mean,
beard is
well,
much better than mine. I don't like that.
Everything about him is way better than
Who's this? Kevin who?
Branch. You know Branch.
Everything about him is way better than you.
I hope he watches the show and fuck Kevin Branch.
I'm supposed to know who he is because it's a familiar name, and I've just like
You
I
worked
forgot it was
on-
all my past life.
Well, he wasn't memorable. We'll know that.
You worked on shift with him.
Yeah, Kevin Branch.
I think you showed up to Doug's once when Doug lived down south.
He's a younger
might have
guy.
been.
Well, not.
I would totally know who it is if I,
I think it was an Etch.
He was in photo when I was there.
Yeah.
because the name's so familiar. It's like I should know who this is.
You do know.
I've forgotten so much about that place.
I'll tell a story after
Starry?
off camera. A story,
I love Starries.
and it just probably
Stories.
spark
Story
your
night?
memory. It's a fishing story.
All
All
right.
right.
Named Brady.
Anyway, who's
He
that?
probably didn't have his beard back then.
I think
Oh yeah. Okay,
he
Kevin.
had one,
Kevin
but
Branch.
I don't
This is
think
one
it
of the
was.
inmates.
Yeah. No,
This is one
I
of the
know.
inmates that I'm thinking
Okay,
about
yeah. So okay, what about him? Yeah, he didn't have a beard last time I saw him. But
He
yeah.
might have had one, but it wasn't that.
No, he was
fucking-
shorter, more smooth looking. But anyway, what about him?
But
You brought up Kevin Branch, so
He was
He
saying
brought
he's
up
better
Kevin.
than Justin in every way.
Oh, Al
yeah,
told
he
me
is.
he was
Oh,
going to have
absolutely.
him.
I would
Al,
agree.
just because he plays the guitar, he was going to have him help him
no,
with the song.
what I'm saying is the song that I use for our outro now is the song that me, Kevin, and this other guy made.
Oh, so you're denying that you were going to have him help
So
you
you
with the
just
song?
set up the recording equipment and they played it?
Exactly.
Okay, I
That's
got
what
it.
happened.
He's like, look what I did.
You guys ready? I hit record. Okay, go.
Yeah.
And that's
No, that was smart. Yeah, free talent.
exactly.
God knows you're not bringing any to the table, so
No, not like this fucking. Not like this.
I think we
fucking
should just make a
podcast.
remake of Simply the Best by, who was her name? Tina Turner, and do As Good as It Gets.
Just that. That's
Lesser
all.
than all the rest.
But then we'll just let her sing
Lesser
the rest
than
of it.
everyone.
Hey,
Any
record.
podcast you've ever
It's hurting
watched.
my fucking head.
I think we just keep this. We just got it.
There we go.
As good as it gets.
Do a hip hop. Do a hip hop fucking beat.
Can we
You
do
want us doing a
Can we do a
hip-hop?
Fat Boy style?
Yeah. Stick 'em. Ha ha ha. Stick 'em. We can do that. Fuck.
All right, that's a wrap, Al.
I'm not putting this shit up, man.
why?
Bunch of shit.
You didn't put the last
You
four
know what
shits
else
up
is
either.
shit?
What? Mike didn't invite us fishing.
Our producer.
Oh.
When's the next field trip and what are we doing?
I don't know. Well, fishing.
I can't podcast
I think we
next
should
week.
go to Al's doctor and see what COVID dick is all about.
He's Asian too. He would.
Oh,
I don't see
he's so
different.
He's so big.
He was born with it.
I don't see no difference from before. Half inch, still half inch. I'm not putting this show. This fucking
All right, yeah.
sucks. You guys
Fuck this
suck.
show.
You guys
If you're
suck.
watching, unsubscribe.
You
Unsubscribe.
guys suck.
Thanks for
Yep.
joining us, folks.
That's a wrap. And cut.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. The fuck? That's terrible.
The Alvin Show.
The best fucking show on YouTube.
I think if people listen to the entire intro, they've earned it. They got it. They got to see something good.
I can't believe the whole show is about a dog and you have a thing
It's
of
not
peanut
a
butter.
dog.
And you have a thing of peanut butter.
That's Alvin.
He's got more views than you. Just fucking.
well, yeah. A dog and a jar of
Yeah,
peanut
you
butter.
put all
is-
that production into it with a, it's got a theme song and
It's not a stage.
How many
it's a
views?
sailboat.
How many views does it have?
Well, probably like 600 because I've watched it so many times. 28.
Okay.
Hey, 628. Same thing.
I was close.
I mean, if you're counting in hundreds, you were pretty close.
So we're going out. We're going out with that.
Why not?
Okay, we're out.
All right.
Who is that, by the way, singing that?
Al.
Is that you?
This is the Alvin show.
I know,
That's
but
his
who's
dog.
singing?
Yeah, me.
You can't even tell you have an accent in that.
Yeah.
This whole thing's an act.
It's
dude.
kind of like British singers when they come over here. You can't even tell.
Can't even hear your accent in there.
That's my. Yeah. That's my punk rock influence right there.
I can't believe you're doing this podcast when you could be making music.
That's what I was thinking just now. My exact thoughts.
You could be doing commercial jingles with all that talent.
Like McDonald's.
You just do the same exact format, like McDonald's, McDonald's.
Do like for fucking Arby's. Curly fries, curly fries.
We got the meats.
We got the meat.
You could do like the old ones that quizzes. We love the subs. They're a toasty.
Yeah, the fucking monkey looking thing.
We eat some up.
Quiznos, whatever happened to them? They're
They
gone.
They
didn't
must have gone out of business.
How can you go out of business with that kind of theme song?
Keeping up
I
with
still remember it.
Jimmy
Yeah.
John's didn't make it.
I think all the royalties for that theme song, all that licensing fees,
Is that what it was?
put them out of business. Yeah. What time we at?
And they had
Probably.
that, and they stole that Fraggle Rock character. You got to pay for that. Jim Henson ain't fucking around.
Oh, he's dead.
What?
Yeah, Kermit's dead.
He's dead, Allison.
Kermit died years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, Kermit's voice.
Yeah.
What about Miss P?
I think he's still around. Frank Oz.
Who's giving her the frog leg?
The frog leg. Nice.
All right, we should probably be out.
We should have been out.
The Alberto. Like we could do this.
We should have been out. Like,
It sounds like the
fucking
intro to
60
the
minutes.
Wow,
Arnold,
there is a
Arnold
way that
show.
somebody could actually be out if you go ahead and play the outro and stop recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Later.
Sweet love making.
Loving you. It's easy.
Yeah, I think that's good. Now it's going.
To give him the Biden treatment.
Okay, so I'm thinking of doing like these 15-minute shit, 15-minute clips.
That's what I've been saying for a long time. Let's keep going.
No, but you said it.
15, 20 minutes max.
No, but you said it, so it sucked when you said it.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Yeah, I see now. I see the difference.
This is what normally happens. Al sets things up while Mike and I eat.
Yeah. Yeah. And why is that?
Because you say only you know how to set it up and
Yeah.
we're a bunch of dummies.
You always say that only Asians are good with electronics.
Exactly.
You probably don't like any of this pizza. There's no pineapple on it.
No, it's not a real Hawaiian pizza.
You're correct.
Okay, you're really good at it. Try some.
That's like the reject bin.
Oh, is it? Mike, get in here. Remember that time, Mike, before you thought you were gay?
No such time.
Remember that time you thought you couldn't have kids, but now it's been confirmed?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pregnant.
It's possible.
It's like going on with 4 years now.
Yeah. Get the COVID off there, Al. Boy, in there, I can smell your undersack. Can you please wash that as well?
Wait, Troy should be here, right?
Soon,
So
yeah.
he's gonna sit there, or he's gonna sit here? I might have to move this shit.
Oh my God!
Never mind. Fuck, I got it. Go eat your fucking pizza.
I'm not going to eat.
Stuff your face. Fuck.
Okay.
So I read up a story. We'll do like a 15-minute segment.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
I read a story.
The starry?
What's the story?
A story.
Starry,
It's
starry
kind of like
night.
a story, but like in Hawaiian. I'm gonna read it in Hawaiian.
Oh, is it gonna have pineapple flavoring? I mean, if you didn't, how could you afford all this equipment?
Steal it. I think I gotta take it. The society freaking.
You just walk into Best Buy, you're like, hi, I'm from Sony, I need to test this equipment out. I think we had some issues at the factory.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hey,
Hey! Hey!
Like South Park, anybody gives me crap, they try to stop me. Oh, you have such a big penis. Oh, thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Just take it.
It's pretty loud. I want to take these headphones off.
Keep your clothes on.
Out too.
Here, Mike.
Hi, Troy! Come on in! Put your gun away.
Is his hands full? What's going on?
Oh, maybe his hands are full of penis?
Something.
Yeah, there's like some staticky shit in the background.
Alright, well, let's
Oh, there it goes.
This is on the power supply.
That's us.
Speaking of the.
Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I might be in the wrong output.
No, Al fixed it.
We fixed it?
It was sitting on that power supply. We were listening to the power
Hey.
supply hum.
He needs some encouragement.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Mike.
Oh, you did a great job today,
Good
Mike.
job. Awesome.
You're doing a good
What the
job.
hell you know?
Testing.
Testing.
Hi, this is
Hi.
Troy. This is Troy. I'm important.
I'm Al.
I'm important. I'm on a phone call holding up this podcast. I'm so fucking important.
We're not.
Testing! Sorry.
There's Troy.
Well, that was a good one.
Hey, thanks, guys. Alright, let's wrap it up.
Hey, Troy.
Did you guys start?
Man, see you
wrap
guys
it up
next
then.
week.
You know what it was? Troy didn't want to.
See you next time, folks.
Because the first minute's $2.99. After that, it's only 99 cents for those hotlines.
Yes,
so
I was like, man.
I don't
Might
have to
come
go
out to
back.
interrupt me trying to get in on my expensive minutes already over. These are like
Fucking Sly Stallone's mom was giving you your fortune or what?
So what are we doing here?
It's like a
We're about to
conductor.
get started.
This is a podcast, Troy. So what we do?
Whoa, what?
We talk about shit.
No,
on here.
so
I was just here to see Mike's
so
mom.
We're just.
Pretty much what Al's saying is we're gonna go with Mike's original format that Mike
We need two
started
clocks.
this
Mike brought-
podcast.
We need two
Mike-
clocks.
Mike brought nothing to this fucking production.
I brought-
other than
You're talking about skill sets.
other than
not,
his mom's bedroom.
I
Mom's
brought
Oh, yeah.
this format you want to do is what I brought to the table.
She has those
originally.
glow-in-the-dark stars on the ceiling. Oh, it's
Definitely.
fucking when she's riding
No.
you.
Don't make
it's
me
fucking
freaking come
amazing.
over there, Al.
Even if you're telling the truth, who's gonna believe? I'm Asian. I'm the Asian.
Why would I lie?
What? You always lie.
Bullshit.
You always lie.
Bullshit.
I saw your dick. It's tiny.
Who voted on this anyway?
Al did. Oh, it's my equipment. We do what I say.
I'm the minority.
Let's ask Mike's mom.
That's okay.
Minority rights.
I like that he just keeps restarting the clock. Like all of a sudden, now we're starting.
Now
we're
roasting.
like 14 minutes or 7 minutes.
Well,
in.
Because we missed each other and we want to talk to one another and do other things.
Well, if Troy wasn't on his fucking love line for whatever how long he was on there.
Sorry, I got business. I'm an important person.
Yeah, he was actually, they called his business. Yeah, that's what he does on the side.
Sorry, this podcast isn't paying my bills.
You ought to hear his girl's voice. It would turn you on.
Yeah, and I mean, every other minute it's a little bit more, so I had to keep him on the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Rent's gonna be due again next month.
3, 2, 1. All right, we're back,
Whoa,
guys.
whoa. Is that part of the format? We count down from 3 instead of 5?
Oh, we can do 5.
Wait, should we count up or should we be counting down?
I think how much? Give me a number.
Well,
What
100
about-
is 0 by 5s.
What about just 4? I like even numbers. Or if you counted down from 20,
From
that way
20?
we're ready. So if you were doing something, you've got 20 seconds to get it done.
Even numbers. So what I just count from 10 down, it'd be the same amount of time.
But count slow.
I just want you to know the more time we hang out with Al, the possibility of us getting COVID is getting higher and higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, why am I sitting over here all of a sudden?
There's a reason.
You're the last one.
Son of a...
You showed up late. You showed
Hey,
up
I want to
late,
be
dude.
off
Is this
work.
Al's mic?
Al tested negative. He's fine.
He was going
Fine.
down on
He never
that.
even got any symptoms.
Yeah, that's
Sniffles.
what he says.
I got the sniffles. That's about it.
He was
Yeah,
trying
that
to-
semen-
he's just trying to get us on this
Semen-like
podcast
substance
so he can
dripping
make
from
his
his
fortune.
penis the whole week.
Exactly. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.